Welcome, dear viewers, to a place where the veil between fiction and reality wears thin, where the silver screen reflects something far more sinister. Tonight, we venture into the haunting world of cinema, exploring the cursed productions, the haunted sets, the whispers of tragedy that echo through Hollywood history. We begin our descent with three films, three productions that seem to have opened a doorway and allowed something sinister to cross over. 1973, a year that would forever change the landscape of horror cinema. William Friedkin directs what will become one of the most terrifying films ever made, The Exorcist. A film that would not only haunt the dreams of its viewers, but also cast a long, dark shadow over its own production. But the horror, some say, wasn't confined to the script. The eerie atmosphere seemed to seep into the very fabric of the set. It began, ominously enough, with a fire, a blaze that erupted out of nowhere, causing significant damage. A fire that ripped through the set, sparing only one room, the room used to film the actual exorcism. This untouched room stood as a chilling reminder of the film's dark themes. A chilling omen, some would say. An eerie foreshadowing of the events that were yet to come. As filming progressed, a string of bizarre accidents and deaths plagued the production. It was as if the film itself was cursed. Actors suffered injuries, crew members fell ill, and 9 people associated with the film died during or shortly after production. The sense of dread grew with each passing day. Was it merely a string of unfortunate coincidences? Or was there something more sinister at play? Or had the film, with its themes of demonic possession and the fragility of the human soul, attracted something dark? Something that couldn't be explained by logic or reason. The eerie occurrences continued even after the film's release. The terror seemed to transcend the screen, reaching out to the audience. Audience members reported experiencing fainting spells, vomiting, and even heart attacks during screenings. The film's impact was visceral and immediate. Some theaters even employed nurses, fearing for the well-being of their patrons. The line between fiction and reality blurred. The power of suggestion, perhaps, or something more. The film's influence was undeniable, leaving a lasting impression on all who watched it. To this day, The Exorcist remains shrouded in an unsettling aura. Its legacy is one of fear and fascination. A film that seemed to blur the lines between entertainment and a waking nightmare. A descent into darkness that continues to haunt the annals of horror cinema. Poltergeist, the 1982 supernatural horror film, captivated audiences with its tale of a suburban family terrorized by malevolent spirits. The film, directed by Tobe Hooper and produced by Steven Spielberg, quickly became a cultural phenomenon, embedding itself in the annals of horror cinema. But behind the special effects and carefully crafted scares, a darkness lingered. This darkness was not just a product of the film's eerie atmosphere, but seemed to extend beyond the screen, casting a shadow over the lives of those who brought the story to life. A darkness that seemed to seep off the screen and into the lives of those involved. The eerie occurrences and tragic events that followed the cast and crew have led many to believe that the film itself was cursed. The film's young star, Heather O'Rourke, who played the adorable Carol Ann Freeling, became the focus of the tragedy. Her innocent face and memorable line, "They're here," became iconic, but her life was cut tragically short. During the filming of Poltergeist 3, Heather fell ill, her symptoms misdiagnosed as the flu. Despite initial treatments, her condition worsened, leading to a series of medical complications that baffled doctors. Her condition rapidly deteriorated and she tragically passed away at the tender age of 12. The suddenness of her death shocked fans and cast a pall over the film's legacy. The cause? A misdiagnosed intestinal stenosis. This rare condition, which causes a severe narrowing of the intestines, was overlooked until it was too late. A tragedy, yes, but was it merely a tragic medical error? Or was there something more sinister at play? The whispers began, and the legend of the poltergeist curse took root. Or was there something more sinister at play? The whispers began, whispers that connected Heather's death to the film's use of real human skeletons as props. This decision, made for the sake of authenticity, has been cited by many as the catalyst for the supposed curse. Whispers that connected Heather's death to the film's use of real human skeletons as props. The use of these skeletons, rather than plastic replicas, was a morbid decision that some believe disturbed the peace of the dead and invited a curse upon the production. A morbid decision, some say, that disturbed the peace of the dead and invited a curse upon the production. This theory gained traction as more misfortunes befell those associated with the film. Adding fuel to the fire, another cast member, Dominique Dunn, who played older sister Dana Freeling, met a tragic end just months after the film's release. Her promising career and life were abruptly ended in a senseless act of violence. She was strangled by her ex-boyfriend, her life cut tragically short at the age of 22. The brutality of her death added another layer of darkness to the already eerie narrative surrounding the film. Two young lives forever linked to a film that seemed to attract misfortune. Their untimely deaths have become a central part of the poltergeist curse legend, a chilling reminder of the potential consequences of disturbing the unknown. Coincidence, or a chilling testament to the power of the unknown? The stories and speculations continue to this day, with many believing that the film's production was haunted by forces beyond our understanding. The tragedies surrounding Poltergeist serve as a stark reminder that sometimes the line between fiction and reality is terrifyingly thin. The legacy of the film is not just one of cinematic achievement, but also of the mysterious and tragic events that have left an indelible mark on Hollywood history. Chapter 3. The Omen. Touched by the Devil's Hand. 1976. Richard Donner unleashes The Omen, a film that explores the terrifying possibility of the Antichrist walking among us. The film, with its chilling narrative and haunting score, quickly became a cultural phenomenon, captivating audiences worldwide. But as the cameras rolled, a series of unsettling events began to unfold, suggesting that the film's subject matter might be hitting a little too close to home. The eerie atmosphere on set seemed to seep into the real world, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. It began with a near-fatal car crash involving Gregory Peck, the film's star. The accident was so severe that it left everyone questioning whether it was merely a coincidence or something more sinister. Peck's plane was also struck by lightning. This incident, occurring during a turbulent storm, added to the growing sense of dread among the cast and crew. Were these merely unfortunate incidents? Or were they ominous signs warning the team of the dark forces they were toying with? Or was something darker at play, targeting the man chosen to portray the devil's own son? The unsettling events continued, casting a shadow over the entire production. John Richardson, the special effects supervisor responsible for the film's gruesome death scenes, was involved in a horrific car accident. The crash was so violent that it left a lasting impact on everyone involved in the film. His assistant was tragically decapitated, an eerie parallel to a death scene in the film. This chilling coincidence left the crew in a state of shock and disbelief. The string of tragedies left the cast and crew shaken, wondering if they had stumbled into a real-life horror film. The atmosphere on set grew increasingly tense, with every new incident adding to the mounting fear. Was it simply a case of life imitating art? Or was there a deeper, more sinister connection between the film's dark themes and the real-world events? Or had the film, with its themes of demonic influence and biblical prophecy, awakened something ancient and evil? The questions lingered, casting a long shadow over the production. The unsettling events surrounding The Omen have cemented its place in Hollywood legend as a cursed production. Stories of the film's eerie occurrences have been passed down through generations, adding to its mystique. A film that seemed to attract tragedy and misfortune, blurring the lines between the supernatural and the all-too-real horrors of the world. The legacy of The Omen remains a chilling reminder of the thin veil between fiction and reality, and the potential consequences of delving into the unknown. There you have it, viewers, 3 films forever marked by tragedy and shrouded in unsettling whispers. Whether you believe in curses or chalk it up to coincidence, there's no denying the eerie aura that surrounds these productions. Remember, as you dim your lights and press play on your favorite horror films, that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones we can't explain. Until next time, sleep tight and keep looking over your shoulder.